If you break eye contact with the tech news, it wins. God, it wins. It wins every time. Nvidia confirmed yesterday that the incident it was investigating last week was indeed a cyber attack and that the hackers did steal data. There, it feels better to say it out loud, doesn't it? Start the healing process. Unfortunately, that's gonna be hard in this case. The hackers have started to release the data, including the source code for Nvidia's DLSS technology and various other confidential files. One of those apparently includes references to chips believed to be designed for an upgraded Nintendo Switch. That's right. We'll never be rid of these Switch Pro rumors. It's the new Half-Life 3, I've accepted it. The hackers have threatened to release more data unless Nvidia A, talks to them, they may just be lonely, and B, releases their GPU drivers as open source from now on and forever, amen. Will Nvidia have a change of heart about open source? And is it really a change of heart if you do it because criminals gave you an ultimatum? Great questions. The tech world, and the world in general really, continues to punish Russia in whatever ways they can for the invasion of Ukraine. Apple has halted all sales of its products in the country and pulled Russian state media apps off of its app store, with similar moves being taken by all sorts of companies. Disney, Ford, Boeing, BP, Shell. Russia's basically being left with the one thing they got going for them: cold weather. One thing Russia can control, though, are the companies that rely on it for rocket launches, like space internet company OneWeb, whose satellite payload launch was delayed because of Russia demanding that the British government divest its stake in the company first. Realistic? Sure. Meanwhile, Ukraine's IT army has been continuing its retaliatory cyber attacks on Russia. They managed to take down parts of Russia's internet on the weekend and even disabled some EV charging networks, making their displays read, "Putin is a dickhead." Yes, electric vehicle charger, he is. He kind of looks like it's like a literal description. And in slightly more optimistic news, major chip industry players have united in an effort to create an open source interconnect system for chiplets called the Universal Chiplet Interconnect Express, or UCIe. UCIe, it's delicious to say. AEIOU. And this is no joke. Intel, AMD, ARM, Qualcomm, Samsung, Google, Microsoft, and TSMC are all on board for the standard, which would allow chip makers to take a CPU core, a graphics core, a networking chip, all made by different companies, and snap them together like Lego blocks. Okay, not exactly like Lego blocks. Not like you could build a plane out of them. Although maybe you could if you ran Flight Simulator on them. Stay on topic. Anyways, these open source chiplets sound awesome, but you know who doesn't think so? Nvidia, because they're not part of it. Time to hack them again. Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Storyblocks, the creator's library of over 1 million royalty-free assets like high-quality video, audio, and templates you can use instead of rushing out the door every time you need a clip of peaches or something, which seems like an everyday thing for me for some reason. If you're a creator, you might not have the time, budget, or equipment you need to bring your story to life. Thankfully, Storyblocks does, with a wide array of diverse and inclusive content. Plus, the unlimited all-access plan has unlimited video and audio downloads instead of making you pay per clip, and there's subscriptions for every budget all the way up to enterprise licensing. So check out Storyblocks today at storyblocks.com/techlinked. See, you don't even try to keep eye contact with the Quick Bits. No, you will go insane. Epic Games has acquired Bandcamp, the music platform known for DRM-free audio purchases and fair creator payouts. The purchase sort of makes sense since Epic's whole shtick right now is pushing for a fair and open internet with decent revenue sharing on online platforms. I just hope they don't pull the same thing they did with the early Epic Games Store and land a ton of exclusive releases. I'm already buying that Tamagotchi iPod for Kanye's album, but that can't be a trend. I don't want to keep doing this. Have you seen that thing? It's like a little puck. EV truck company Rivian surprised its future customers with sudden price hikes of as much as 20% on existing pre-orders, meaning some people who had signed up to buy an $80,000 truck were now looking at a $100,000 purchase or the option of downgrading to a lower spec model. Naturally, this upset people, and a poll on the Rivian forum showed over half of users were considering canceling their reservations. I guess you could say they had even more reservations. That's not a Riley joke. That's like a John joke. Fuck off, Rivian. Another day, another Stadia. Amazon has now made its Luna cloud gaming service available to everyone in the mainland United States. So that includes Canada, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's basically it's the same thing. Luna has various paid channels with differing selections of games, but the Prime Gaming channel will be free for Amazon Prime members with a rotating selection of games. And you can even use your phone as a controller with Fire TV devices. So, Apple fanatics will want to stay tuned next week because their Cult HQ has announced an event on Tuesday called Peak Performance, but with two E's instead of an EA. David, it's like you're peaking. Where a new iPhone SE, an iPad Air, and new Macs are expected to make an appearance. But it doesn't really matter what they show, we're all gonna watch it, because it's Apple, the world's hippest jewelry company. And Polestar has revealed its O2 concept vehicle, an electric roadster with a retractable roof and a freaking built-in drone that can launch from the back of the car. Huh? You're into that. Yeah, it's just a concept car, but it is apparently built on the same aluminum chassis as the Polestar 5, due to launch in 2024. And I'm always gonna report on cars with built-in drones. Those are the only cars I want to report on. Everything else is just a car. Why would it? And that was a regular episode. Come back on Friday for more tech news. Until then, if you see any out in the wild, look away. Unless you want this to happen to you.